Pretty fast.
I sat here for my hearing and make sure that you don't forget about it.
Stay through the violations. Come back in about an hour and a half. All right, good morning. Good morning. Today is January 5th, 2026. This meeting,
If you need to have further discussion, can we have you guys step out in the hallway if you guys need to have further discussion?
all right, good morning. Today is Monday, January 5th, 2026. This hearing of the Local Alcoholic Beverage Board of Marion County is now in session. My name is Tyler Graves, and I serve as the president of the board. Today we will hear cases in Speedway, Beech Grove, Lawrence, and the rest of Marion County, Indianapolis. Sitting to my left, appointed by the Indianapolis City County Council, is Miss Ebony Chappelle. Sitting to my immediate right, representing the city of Indianapolis, is Mr. Peter Luster. And serving as secretary of this board is Excise Officer Amy Sonier. This meeting is being broadcast live on Channel 16 and will be rebroadcast several times in the coming weeks. You are on television, and the board requests that you act accordingly. At this time, please silence your cell phone so you do not interrupt the hearing. If you find it necessary to have a call or a conversation with someone here with you, please be respectful and step out into the hallway. Here is the order in which we will conduct business this morning. We will first ask individuals who have come to remonstrate to stand and come forward to the microphones hanging from the ceiling. Give us the name and address of the business you're here to remonstrate against. We will then hear cases on today's docket pertaining to the town of Speedway, city of Beech Grove, and city of Lawrence. Next, we will call all applicants for new or transfer application on today's docket. We will then call renewals on today's docket which have violations or remonstrators. After we finish today's published docket, we will consider the cases that have been continued from a previous hearing. All of those coming before the board today, whether you're an applicant, representing the applicant, or here to remonstrate, will testify under oath. Officer Sonier will now administer the oath.
Going to testify before the board today, please raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answer you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you.
If an applicant should have remonstrators, it has been the practice of this board to accept one request for continuance from both the applicant and the remonstrator. Should the board deem it appropriate, additional continuances may be granted. Are there any remonstrators in the hearing room?
There are remonstrators for RC 4904020, the Indianapolis Lodge number 17, Loyal Order of the Moose. That's who stepped out. They're trying to resolve it prior to testifying.
Good.
They may be back in.
Applicants appearing in Marion County are required to have 4 items before the board can hear your case. We cannot and will not hear your case if you do not have these 4 items. The first, the affidavit of compliance of posting the permit advertising sign from the ATC for at least 10 days prior to the meeting hearing. The second, the affidavit of compliance or notice sent to property owners and neighborhood organizations that you sent written notice to about today's hearing. The third, the zoning affidavit obtained from the Department of Metropolitan Development. And the fourth, the Marion County tax clearance form from the Indiana Department of Revenue.
In addition to those required documents, if you are a new or transfer application, you are required to have an inspection approved prior to your permit being made active. I will give you my contact information when we hear your application. It's your responsibility to contact me. I will not contact you to schedule that inspection.
I mean, it's up to you, like they say, they have it. 17 doesn't need to be here because we are no longer in this. Okay, thank you.
All right, where do we want to start, Lawrence?
Sure.
I'm going to start today with the city of Lawrence. We have a new application calling RR 4943192. Da Blue Lagoon LLC, doing business as Da Blue Lagoon at 11705 Pendleton Pike.
There was no sign posted for this location. Anyone here for the Blue Lagoon? Dark blue again. I will show it continue.
Renewal, calling DL 4921258, Walmart Stores East LP, Walmart Supercenter 3529 at 10735 Pendleton Pike.
Renewal without violation.
Oh, therefore, I make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
All those approve, say aye.
Aye.
Jeez, we're out of it. Okay. Renewal without violations, calling RR 4936548, C&C Restaurant LLC, doing business as El Pal Marcito Mexican Restaurant, 8345 Pendleton Pike. Make a motion for approval. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Calling DL 4932291, Racetrack Inc., doing business as Racetrack at 7612 Pendleton Pike. Renewal with no violations, therefore I make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Calling DL 4933765, PWS Fall Creek LLC, doing business as Pure Wine and Spirits at 974347 Fall Creek Road. Make renewal with no violations, therefore I'll take a second. I can't speak.
I'll second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And to get back in my rhythm. All right, renewal with violation, RR 4936592, 8501 Pendleton Club LLC, is doing business as Harem House at 8501 Pendleton Pike.
This one's still pending, so it will be continued.
Moving on to Beech Grove, renewal without violation, RR 4986390, Antoinette Pizza, doing business as Napoli Villa Restaurant at 758 Main Street. Renewal without violations, therefore I make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's done. Okay, we have a violation. We have RR 4941455, Jess and Boo LLC, doing business as Night Owl Saloon and Grill at 3535 South Emerson Avenue. We get the violation on this?
You should.
I'm sure we do. You may get to start.
It's under Night Owls.
Okay.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Nick, would you like to introduce your client?
Yeah, Nick Royals with Bradford and Riley. With me, I have Jessica Kennedy. Kennedy, sorry, one of the owners for Jess and Boo Night Owls.
All right, ma'am. What's your relationship to the business?
One of the owners.
One of the owners. How many are there?
2.
Do you know why you're here?
Yes,
Why?
because I screwed up.
Well, yeah. How'd you screw up?
I served to a minor.
What's your policy on checking IDs?
Anyone who looks under 40.
What happened to your policy?
I was distracted. I shouldn't have been bartending. My bartender called off, and I was doing management things when I was bartending and answered the phone and was on the phone, and I was distracted.
What time of day was it? 11:45?
Yeah, it was early.
Well, how long have you had your license?
We got it May of 24.
This was a location that was, it was
Oh,
a
yeah.
problem under the previous owners.
I remember.
Yeah, so they had been put on the PACE program because of that.
These owners?
No,
No, previous ownership.
the previous ownership. So Excise did a check, a compliance check because of the issues with the previous owners. This is the first violation that this owner's had.
All
Have you
right.
had any issues, have you had any police runs?
We've had to call the cops a few times, yes.
For what kind of issues?
Just to help us get people that are arguing out of there, or there's been some theft in the parking lot that they've been called out there for that.
Okay.
Probably about 4 times for the parking lot.
Do you have all the lights on outside? Are your lights operational?
Yes, we have a light right outside the door too. I'm not sure. It's pretty lit up right outside the door, but I don't know how far out it is. Because it's a multiple people parking lot.
It's,
Sure.
Yeah, it's
the
a
parking lot
strip
kind of
mall.
right behind the strip, right?
Well, it'd be in front of
Or in
the
front of the strip,
strip,
sorry.
It's like an L-shaped
Yeah, I couldn't
strip
remember
mall.
the, I knew it was
Yeah.
in the strip mall, I just couldn't remember the location of the parking lot.
Well, we probably need to refocus here. I mean, the parking lot and the police runs, you know, if something goes wrong, you call the police and you did the right thing there. But you have a policy that you set
Yes,
that you didn't follow.
yes.
So that's the issue at hand here. What's going to change now?
First off, I don't bartend anymore. I do management stuff. And if I do have to bartend, it's only, I don't do any management. I focus on what I'm doing so I don't get distracted.
Yeah, be where your feet are, right? Be
Yes.
present in what's going on. Okay, well, I mean, they came in because the place has been a problem, and then to just kind of double check, and then they find that they didn't get an ID check, so you have to ask yourself, do you think that's the last time they come back and see you?
Oh, no, they're going to be back.
All right. So with that, does anybody have any further questions? We have a motion.
I make a motion to approve.
Haven't had it very long, and you've got a violation, and I'll follow her on that. I just hope that we've got your attention and we don't see you again.
Nope.
So there's a motion for approval. I can second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to Speedway. The renewal without violations, calling RR 4933074 Chicago's Pizza Enterprises Incorporated, doing business as Chicago's Pizza, 6321 Crawfordsville Road, renewal without violation. Therefore, I make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
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 All right, moving on to Indianapolis. It's all yours, Peter.
Calling RR 4942810 Restaurante Guada Malteco LLC. Address 3737 East Washington Street, Suite A. Excuse me.
Anyone here for that application?
All right. Next, calling RR 4942841 King's Bakery LLC, doing business as King's Bakery. Address 10069 East Washington Street.
They have requested one more continuance. This will be the last continuance.
Calling CH 4930290 Flick International Corporation. Address 450 Alonco Circle.
The other person isn't here yet.
Okay, we need to move this one down the list. They're running late.
Calling RR 4943049 La Ola Azul Restaurante Mariscos Estelo Murit LLC. Address 2211 South Kentucky Avenue.
They are being continued. They were missing paperwork this morning.
Calling RH 4930400 Delta Hotel Indy LLC, doing business as Home 2 Suites, Indianapolis downtown, 115 Pennsylvania, Suite 150.
They're also being continued. They were missing paperwork this morning.
Calling RR 4943122 A&G Partners LLC, doing business as the Burger Hubs, 5450 East Fall Creek Parkway, North Drive, Suite 105.
Anyone here for A&G? This will be a very quick meeting.
Yeah. Calling RR 4943141 Big Car Media Inc., doing business as Big Tube Art Space, address 1146 Nelson Avenue. What's this? Big Car Media.
Next month's going to be long.
Thank you.
You can go ahead and have a seat.
Okay.
Morning, Greg.
Morning, Greg Genrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Jim Walker and Dyla
Delia Nealon.
Leland.
All right. What are we here to do today?
They have a license, a Civic Center license for the Big Tube Art Space,
Sure.
which was, I think, ratified like state assembly 2 years ago to allow for artist colonies to hold a three-way permit.
Okay. So they have a permit, but we're,
We're applying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
building's under construction. Timing for the building is
Late April.
late April. Okay. So is this your first permit in the state of Indiana?
We've had a beer and wine permit for
So
about
then
10
we're
years.
covered.
Yes.
Okay. How many violations do you have on that?
0.
0? What's your policy on checking IDs?
Everybody who appears to be under 40.
Okay. What happens if one of your employees does serve a minor?
We report that.
Any repercussions to that employee, or like one and then you're fired, or retraining? Is there anything that would happen if one of your employees served a minor?
Retraining and a warning, and then they'd be fired. They did it again.
Okay. What are the hours of operation?
The hours start to be determined to a degree, but primarily our current hours are Wednesday through Friday to 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then Saturdays and Sundays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Let me explain the
That's,
concept to the
yeah,
board.
but this is, here's, I don't know if you guys can see very well, this is the floor plan. So it's a large building. We're going to have a couple large event spaces, and then you'll have the vendor booths, right, as for the art gallery. I'll let you explain all of that, but
Yeah, walk through the concept. What
Yeah.
is this?
It's basically a contemporary art museum. So we've been operating at a smaller scale this way for the last 10 years. It's been called Tube Factory Art Space.
Mhm.
It's down by Garfield Park. So what this is a building adjacent to it that we've been able to renovate and expand into, and it'll be a continuation of what we've done over there. So you might have music events, you might have art openings, you'll have art shows, you have community gatherings. Our neighborhood has met in our building. That's what that space is for, basically.
How does the alcohol transaction take place? Does someone go to a designated bar area?
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit just about that?
Yeah, the bar area is set back, and we'll have a perimeter, like all the things that we've been consulting on how to set that up properly. So that'll all be set up, and that's how it's been at our other space too.
and you'll have an amphitheater outside as well, right?
Right, so there's also, this place has live music and markets and things that happen outside as well.
Wonderful.
What would be the largest capacity crowd you would have?
Somewhere in the ballpark of a 400 or 500 would be the largest, and we've done that recently with the outdoor event.
How many employees, how many servers did you have?
In that case, we only had the one bar open inside the building, that current bar, and we had 2 people working in there at the bar. But we had 6 or 7 other people working outside and handling the event.
So then is the ID checked at the bar, or are
In
people
that case, it was.
wristbanded, or?
It was checked out the bar. There's signage that says you can't go into this area when you're under 21.
How do you prevent someone from purchasing alcohol at the bar, in this case, when the amphitheater is open, for example, and taking it outside and passing it off?
There's a lot of people who are walking around with security. We don't have official security staff, but we have people who are trained to walk through the event and keep an eye on everything and be monitoring for things like that.
Okay. And how will you all handle food? Because there's a food requirement attached to.
Yeah, the new building has a kitchen, and it will have a cafe in it as well. And our current building has some food offerings that are just minimal food offerings. They've always been in there.
Got it.
All right. Any further questions from the board?
When do you have your first event planned, or when do you plan to?
The first public event will be May the 1st. We have plans for preview events. That'll probably be April the 25th in the new building. Some of that depends on construction time, but hopefully it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that, I'll accept the motion.
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Calling RH 493-0402, Hotels of Downtown Indy LLC, doing business as Homewood Suites, Indianapolis downtown, 211 South Meridian Street.
Anyone here for Homewood Suites?
Moving on to transfer applications.
Calling RR 2839 TNT Enterprises LLC, address 5820 West 56th Street, Suite 5.
I think, yeah, we were hoping to get a revenue clearance this morning. I haven't heard confirmation from the client. Could we possibly recall it? I'll give them a call and see if they were able to
Okay.
get that this morning or on their way.
Okay.
Thanks.
Calling RR 494-3005 Nova Lounge, Inc., doing business as Nova Lounge, address 5030 Southeastern Avenue.
And this one, I believe we are filing a withdrawal request.
You're going to withdraw this one?
And then they have identified a new buyer. We're just trying to work with the commission on getting that switched out.
Okay.
Calling RR 494-3008 S&E&P LLC, doing business as TBD, address 6331 Guilford Avenue.
This one's requested a continuance.
Okay. Calling RR 493-7564 AGT Management LLC, doing business as Smoky Waters, address 5130 West 38th Street.
This application's been withdrawn.
Calling RR 494-3008 Mava Nightclub, Inc., doing business as Chispa's, address 3890 Lafayette Road. Chispa's.
I did not see a sign for this one.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is posted, got a photo of it.
Let me see. When I went by, I didn't see it.
Is the sign posted?
Yeah.
Do you sit there, sir, do you sit there behind, so 38th and Lafayette Road, and there was that Indiana lighting store? Do you sit behind that?
Yeah.
I did
And what
not
are they
see
gonna do
it.
with that, you
I
know?
Okay,
looked everywhere
my
for
English
it.
is slow.
Oh, yeah? No,
I
I
need that
I don't
translate.
know if
Okay.
they took
Sorry.
it down, but I,
They've torn the lighting store
They-
down.
I know, that's wonder what they're gonna do.
I don't know. I'm shocked that it got torn down.
It was kind of a landmark type place.
on
it
the
is a neat
29th, there was no
intersection to
sign
me, I
posted.
think. It's like, I don't know, 38th and Lafayette, it's like
Yeah,
big, lot going on there.
there's a lot going on.
And there, it was not up there today, I went by. I don't know if it's been ripped down.
¿Dónde está? ¿En la ventana?
En la ventana.
¿Enfrente?
Sí, déjame esto. Bien, me pasa la foto.
He said he had it posted in the window right in the front. ¿Puedes verlo? Estacionamiento. Trying to figure out the orange sign.
I'll give these back to you, Alex. Wherever it's posted, it's gonna have to be moved, because I didn't see it. I don't know, I know like some of those windows are mirrored, so I don't know if that's the issue.
Maybe porque como hay papel oscuro,
Yeah.
maybe no se ve hacia afuera.
Okay. So do we need to use same?
Yes,
So
yeah.
we need to repost and. come back
Repost
in
it, make
February?
sure it can be seen from the street clearly, easily, and we'll see in February.
All right.
Those windows are dark over there.
Buscar la foto, pero ahorita mismo.
Oh, I think I know where this is. No, he's in the strip mall. I know exactly where it is.
It's across the street.
Yeah,
There, he's across the street from,
the movie theater.
no, it's the,
Thank you.
look, it's across the street from the Zoom and, what's the name of that other, the other two locations that are a problem. That whole corner.
Okay, all right. Let's
Yes, sir, come on.
So they've withdrawn their application?
No.
What's going on with that? 'Cause I don't understand that.
So she's decided that they're not going to she's not gonna stay and testify. So if you still want to testify, you can Well, you're welcome to stay and testify when we call that application.
Okay. But, so it's still in renewal status?
Yes.
Calling DL 493-4319, Utora 72 LLC, doing business as King Liquors, address 3905 West 96th Street, Suite 900. King Liquors, okay. Calling,
No, they're here.
oh,
Yeah.
Greg is going outside, going to go grab it.
That's him, okay. You don't need Greg, you got Nick.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, morning, sorry. Nick Royals with Bradford and Riley, and with my Baljinder Singh, owner for Gotra 72, operating as King Liquors.
Mr. Singh, is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
No, sir.
How many do you have?
I currently have 5.
5?
Yes, sir.
And how many violations do you have on your 5 license?
Last year I have 1, and then we have made those policies and where the employees that not to panic when the ATC arrive. They were panicking to show their liquor permit and stuff like that. They forgot the ID and made a lot of mess. So I'm aware of my management to make sure that does not happen anymore.
So you've had 1 violation?
Yes.
Okay. And you're purchasing this license?
Yes, sir.
Any policy changes, anything different?
It's all the same, like, we check everybody's ID who look under 40s, make sure you don't sell to minors, make sure they don't put any carbonated soda product in the refrigerators. It's all the same.
What happens if one of your employees does serve a minor?
We do make them retrain, recertified, and that's a first occurrence. And then if, you know, they don't understand, we give them a what I call suspension for 2-3 weeks, and then, you know, that's our policy.
Okay.
Are all of your locations package stores?
Yes, ma'am.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve?
second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3142, IBWE Whiskey Company LLC, doing business as Circle City Whiskey Company,
Never heard of it.
address 2032 East 46th Street.
Is this new?
It's
It's a transfer, but I've never heard of it. Morning.
Morning.
Greg Gendrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Drew Black, the owners of Circle City Brewing Whiskey
Greg,
Company.
hey, Greg, before you get
Yeah.
started, on the tax clearance,
Yes.
I had got an email from Jeff Coyle that said
Look at
that,
the- Yeah, what was, look at the date on that clearance. It's past the date of Jeff's email. Look at the
Okay.
back stamp of it,
yeah, all right, we're good.
yeah.
I was looking at the date on the front.
Yes, yeah.
All right, go ahead, I'm sorry.
They have a distiller's permit, applied for an artisan's distillery's permit, and want to have a tasting room, so this is a 210 license to go with the artisan distiller's permit.
Okay. How long have you had your artisan distill permit?
We just passed inspection, so it's still pending right now.
Oh, okay.
But distillers, you've had that for,
Distiller's permit we've had since December of '24,
How many violations?
0.
All right. What's your policy for checking IDs?
Anybody that looks under 40.
How does an alcohol transaction take place?
So it's a traditional bar style. We do have, we'll have servers serving folks at tables, and then also at the bar seating as well.
What happens if one of your employees does serve a minor?
First incident will be retraining, recertification. Second incident is termination.
What's the square footage of your building?
Total square footage is 3,000.
All right. And what capacity did they give you?
We have not gotten capacity yet.
Okay.
But probably 2/3 of it is the distillery.
Correct.
Yeah.
So this will be a tasting room or a full-fledged restaurant?
Well, it's a tasting room, but we do have food. I mean, we have a pizza oven.
Okay.
We'll serve food.
So how many, what would be the capacity of that space at the tasting room?
We're planning to have seating for 30.
Any further questions from the board?
When do you plan to open?
February 1st, ideally, if we can get inspection scheduled.
And you're going to have
Separation.
separation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. With that, I'll accept the motion.
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
And a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-3144, 86 Full Bar Restaurant LLC, doing business as 86 Full Bar Restaurant, address 3661 West 86th Street.
36 West 86.
Do you have paperwork? They're going to be continued. Yes. Okay. So I will give you this. This is a list of the four documents that you need to bring to the meeting with you. Okay, this explains everything. So just follow all the instructions. There's a zoning form that you'll need to complete and take to that agency. This is in addition to the application you submitted to the commission. These are additional documents. So you have to write a letter and send a notice to your neighbors. This is where you get a list of the neighbors that you have to send those notices to. You need to post a bright orange sign, so you need to go to the ATC and get a big orange sign. That needs to be posted 10 days prior to your meeting. It needs to be up so it can be seen by the public from the street. And you're going to put the date on it of February 2nd, which is our next meeting. So we're going to continue your application today to the 2nd. Here's my email if you have any questions. I take that. And I will give you one of these. Yeah, the zoning form is attached in there, and then it talks about the revenue form. This is a separate tax form than what you submitted with your application. This is the tax form that I need. So it has that, okay? So I can take all that. We will see you on the 2nd. You're welcome.
Calling RR 494-3147, Vertical Bar Group LLC, doing business as Just Winging It, address 7834 Michigan Road.
This one's good enough. Nick, there was no sign posted on this one either.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
On 12/29, and I didn't see it.
Just see if we can get a hold of an employee or somebody, because the
We're
sign
not coming back
wasn't
to them.
visible.
It was posted.
Yeah.
Yeah, posted.
Yeah,
Oh.
and just, we want to see if we can get an employee or somebody to verify that it's still there.
Oh.
when she went by on the 29th, she said she couldn't see it, so just wanted to see.
I know they taped it and it failed, that was the only thing.
Okay.
They did it, it failed. They taped it and it fell down.
Oh, so then if it fell down, then it wasn't posted. So we'll continue you to next month.
I put it back up.
Well, I mean, the odds of the one time I come by and it's down, and then, you know what I'm saying? So it has to be up. When I go by and verify, it's gotta be up for the public, so we'll have to continue to February. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
We did find that photo. It's posted outside of the glass.
I didn't see it. I mean, I had a bunch that did not have signs, and here's how I feel about it, is that if it's posted and I go by and I'm intentionally looking for it and I don't see it, it's not doing its job. So if I'm intentionally looking for it and don't see it, then it's not serving its purpose. So if it's posted, then it needs to be moved. So.
The photo that I sent you, I mean, you can see the parking lot. It's on the outside. I mean, it's.
But I'm telling you, the day that I went there, I didn't see it. It wasn't posted. I don't know if it fell down and got put back up, but I didn't see it. So we'll have to continue it to next month.
Okay.
And I'm saying this for everyone else in the room. If we haven't called you yet and I tell you your sign's not posted, I'm not arguing with anybody else. It's going to be continued.
Thank you.
All right. Calling RR 494-3154, Bertuca Hospitality Group, Indiana LLC, address 130 South Pennsylvania Street, Suite 1.
They were missing paperwork, so they're continued.
Okay. Cool. Calling RR 493-7060, Antojitos Hondurinos, Tia Vilma Corp, 5801 Rockville Road.
They were missing paperwork, so they're continued.
Yep. Calling RR 494-2249, P&T3 Investment Corp., doing business as Sincere, address 5299 East 38th Street.
Their sign was not posted, so they are continued.
Yep. Now, am I supposed to go back to something? Or what?
What was?
Flick.
Is Flick, are you here? Okay, I'm gonna recall.
Flick. Oh, thanks. Calling CH 493-0290 Flick International Corporation, address 450 Alonco Circle. Thanks.
Our window blew up this morning.
Wow.
Something to do with the website.
Intentional.
It was bizarre, it scared me.
I need to swear him in before we get started.
We're going to have you swear in.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you don't have to stand. Just raise your right hand when she's ready.
Okay, go and raise your hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answer you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. What is your name and your relationship to the business?
Kenneth Thompson, District Manager with Flick Hospitality.
Could you tell us, is this a hotel?
No.
What is Flick Hospitality?
We're a management company. We do corporate contract catering, so we run cafes inside buildings that had
We've
offices.
seen this before, okay.
This is it's an office
Yes.
complex, correct? So this would be a catering hall primarily used for events by this-
Elanco. So we hold the food license permit and then ideally the alcohol permit to support any events they're going to manage on site. So we'll host like a happy hour Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like 4 to 6, only for the Elanco associates. And then we'll probably have about 50 events a year for Elanco or invited parties onto the premise.
So everything will be private events.
Correct.
How will you check IDs?
Physically, as people come in.
And then are these employees of yours, or do you?
Yes, so they'll all be employees of ours, or we'll contract with a temp services company if we have a large event, and everyone will have the certification.
And what would happen if one of your employees did serve a minor?
They'd be written up. It's a final warning. If it happened again, they'd be terminated.
Okay.
What would be the max capacity for an event that they would host?
250, 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is the building still under construction?
Externally, yes. Internal's all done. We've been in it doing food service since October.
Okay. When's the first scheduled event for alcohol?
Once we get our license.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will give you my card. You'll need to schedule an appointment with me for me to do the inspection.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve,
Second.
and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Violation.
Do it.
Violation.
Yeah, sorry. Moving on to violations.
Calling DL 499-1005 Speedway LLC, doing business at Speedway number 5525, address 4120 East Southport Road.
Let me see how many times they've been continued.
Yep.
I feel like they've been called out. They've been continued 3 times. I've sent them notices every time.
Therefore, I make a motion to deny based on their inability to attend the meeting. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
That'll get their attention.
Yep.
Calling RC 4904020, Indianapolis Lodge number 17, Loyal Order of Moose, address 7055 East 16th Street.
This is a renewal without violation. However, we have remonstrators that wish to speak against the renewal. I'll have you
All right,
gentlemen
please
come
come
up here
forward.
and set this table. Actually, before you sit down, I'll have you grab this from me, please. I need you to fill that out. You can just fill it out after you're done with your testimony. Give it to me before you leave, okay? All right. And then I need to swear you both in. Go ahead and raise your right hands for me. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay. And you're both here to speak against the renewal of the permit for the Moose Lodge, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Could we start with the board? The lady came in here.
Yes.
And she said what?
So there was a representative that came in from the Moose Lodge that said that the lodge has since closed down and that they are no longer operating or wish to continue with the permit.
So that permit, no matter what we say here today, is going away.
Correct.
All right.
And yet you still wish to speak.
I mean, is it going to be denied, or is it going to just, are they withdrawing their application?
Or is it going to expire?
Or is it going to go into escrow and they're just going to transfer to another business that's going to take it over?
So currently, they have submitted the renewal paperwork, so without any testimony, any reason for us to deny, we would approve it because there has been any violations.
violation.
So therefore, if they still wish to speak, then we need to listen to them.
Even though we have over 100 different calls from the city, of the police department of the city of Indianapolis, there's going to be no recourse.
We are not aware of any of those calls. We've not received any
We've
of that information.
submitted you all the documentation, a complete list of the documentation, all the calls.
I've submitted this to you, Ms. Sunier, and I've got copies if everybody wants to have it.
Yes, we would like copies of those.
Okay, copies. Okay.
Thank you.
And then before we get ahead of ourselves, I would like for you both to state your names and your neighbors, and if you are, what's your proximity to the lodge?
My name is Wesley Collada. I'm at 7135 East 14th Street. I am approximately 250 feet from the pavilion area of the Moose Lodge, which is directly north of my property.
Okay, you, sir?
I'm Richard Maddox. I also live at 7135 East 14th Street.
All right, why don't you go ahead and give us testimony and explain some of the things that are in your document and why you think the permit should not be renewed.
I made a prepared statement, so.
So can I,
Go ahead.
you've not read the document, even though we sent it to you 3 months ago?
Sir, I've looked through the document.
I'm just asking a question. ma'am.
Okay, the other
Yes
board
or no
members
would be
have
okay.
not, okay? And we would like for you to give testimony today on the issues that you've had with the location. This is a public hearing, and if you're wishing to remonstrate against the location, then you need to tell us why you think the permit should be denied.
would you like to hear my words? Is that a question? Would you like my?
We're waiting to hear from you.
Well, for 7 years, we've been dealing with noise, and people drinking at 11:30 at night. I'm being woken up out of my bed, and all day Sunday, it's like Deer Creek across the way from my house. I can feel the vibrations of the music through the back of my sofa. That's not conducive to a neighborhood. That's conducive to a concert hall. If I set up shop next to you like that, would that be okay?
Was the zoning
250
right?
feet from your home?
Well, if the zoning
Well,
was
the
right,
zoning's correct according to everybody, because we're within how many feet? Is it
So with
the way the zoning's done?
the way I understand is that with Indiana law, that at 500 feet from the building is if there's like 75% or more of residential area, then it won't be approved or can't have an alcohol permit. But the building itself is sitting on, an acre and a half. So there's no residential buildings to, say that you can't, go against it. But this is the overview. Since January 2019, there have been 115 IMPD runs for mostly noise complaints, checking the premises and various disturbances, and sometimes involving weapons. There are still 9 overdue citations since September 2024 that need to be resolved with the zoning department. They are still active, by the way. I can only imagine what other agencies, the fire, the Department of Health, have been utilized to deal with issues at the Moose Lodge where resources are already stretched so thin. Regardless of who actually owns or even handles the day-to-day operations of the business now, they still have to account for the damage that's been inflicted by a negligent business management and ownership. Previous management has already admitted that they do not monitor anyone who leases the premises, including the pavilion. They are in violation of multiple Marion County and Indiana state laws. I work from home and I want to have peace when I'm on and not on the clock. I think that is what any reasonable homeowner or citizen wants. Wouldn't that be something that you would want? The Moose Lodge has not made any strides to encourage community involvement, nor does those in charge have the moral character to know full well what's going on and purposely and willfully chooses to disregard how their activities will influence the community in which they reside. The local board has worked with IMPD on multiple occasions, for example, the Moon Bar and Grill and Taps and Dolls, to revoke the permit where it deems there's enough evidence to support such a disposition. I have vehemently opposed the renewal of the permit for the Moose Lodge and urge that you deny such.
You mentioned enough evidence. You okay? All right. You mentioned enough evidence in the 2 cases that you brought up, Moon Bar and Taps and Dolls, I believe. Mm-hmm. So you're right. They came in here, they had violation reports. We had IMPD documentation of the things that had gone wrong. They've been penalized for that. We read those reports and we made a decision as a board. You boys have no violation reports that have been brought in front of this board.
I mean, but they've used the property improperly with their zoning violations.
But this is the Alcoholic Beverage Commission, not the Board of Zoning.
So yeah, I can turn everybody loose in my front yard and serve them liquor all day long.
I mean,
and
you'll
that'd
have
be okay.
consequences.
And,
but I mean,
this is why we're here. These are the consequences of allowing people to drink, carry on, till all hours of the night and all hours of the morning. We've sent you guys videos.
I mean, I have video that was part of the link that's in the packet that I gave you that shows the videos of the noise that is at 7 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11:30 at night, 1:30 at night. They're a nuisance, and they have ruined my quiet enjoyment, which I am entitled to under Indiana law.
So if the zoning was correct, and then you guys move in there next to it, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation. I don't doubt that.
Well, if a frog had legs, he went and bumped his ass too. I mean, seriously, come on.
How long have you resided at that address?
Since February of 2018.
Of 2018? And they've been there much longer than that. So when you moved in, you knew the Moose was...
No, I did not know.
Well, you have it's not the Alcoholic Beverages Commission's responsibility to find out if you looked into who your neighbors were going to be.
No, but you do have a responsibility to taxpaying citizens to protect us from the outcomes of all the liquor and the unsupervised people that have been allowed to use that facility.
If they walk in here with a violation, this board will handle it.
Have you called excise or any time that you made any complaints against the Moose?
Well, we called 911.
have you called excise to complain
We
about
called the
this?
city
We've contacted the city.
on one.
And these are, and on your list of runs, these are the dates where they've come out when you've called?
Well, those are all the runs that have happened regardless of what type of call it is.
Correct.
This is all of the calls that have happened there.
I mean, how
But
many?
anytime you called, it would have been included in this
Yes.
list? Okay.
Where's your neighborhood association?
There is no neighborhood association.
You have a neighborhood group, a group of neighbors, just you two?
It's East.
Is it just you two?
Well, nobody's come knocking on my door with the welcome wagon in 8 years, so I guess we are the only,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. To Mr. Lester's point,
I mean, I don't mean to be crass with
particularly,
you.
particularly with the Moon Bar, not only did we have a packet of information presented to us by IMPD, they had excise violations, and they also had a slew of letters from their local community. So at this point, we don't have anything to go off of from a legal standpoint to deny this application. It sounds like the building is closed, so they are no
Deny my right
longer.
to quiet enjoyment. is what
Yeah,
you do.
they are no longer operating. But if somebody does come along and is operating there again in a similar fashion, then that's something to Officer Tunye's
So we're
point.
going to try to unilaterally subvert us by selling the property
No.
to someone else and transferring the liquor license.
No, it's not
That's-
about subverting you. And I
Can
also,
tell
I
you,
wasn't.
I'm never moving, so you're going to
I've
see me
never.
here every month
Well,
for the
I
rest
didn't
of your
interrupt
life.
you. I didn't interrupt you, sir. So I would really appreciate it if you didn't interrupt me. So back to the point I was making. If there are other violations, because this business, as far as we know, is no longer operating, so we don't have anything to go off of. If another business opens up in your community and you have these issues again, contact excise and also get your neighbors to come alongside you in your efforts, and you would probably be a lot more fruitful that way. At this point, we do not have anything else to go off of to deny this application.
Well, if
And
the-
that's-
if the
yeah,
business
that's
is
where
no
we're at
longer
at this
operating-
point.
If the business is no longer operating, then why are you going to approve an application for a business that's no longer operating?
Because we don't have a reason to deny it. We don't have a legal reason to deny their application.
Okay, then I'll just go see a lawyer and we'll see about a reason.
Okay, well,
Because I
I
mean,
mean, this
seriously,
is-
this
do as
is
you wish.
nonsense, sir.
This is a violation
This
of my
is
civil
nonsense.
rights.
I'm advising all of you.
Okay.
When I look
That's
at
where we're at.
this,
Just
when I
stop,
look
Leslie.
at
Don't
the,
ask no more questions. They're going to do what they're going to do.
when I look at the
They've
call
already
log,
decided.
there are 2 calls for loud music in 2025, and they were on the same date.
Well, a dog is good on a chain. You think I haven't already went to the police captain? I sold him his house. I went to the police captain and
Mr.
talked to
Lieber.
him.
But my
And-
point is,
yeah.
if it's a constant problem, you only called on one day, and
Well, that was
in
not,
all of
that was in
2025.
2025. There's been many other times in previous years where it's been way worse. The only reason why it's gotten better is because
They're not having
They're
events
not having
there.
events
Would you
there.
like to see the ring videos
that
of all
seems
the
like a
days?
problem.
Yeah, it seems like it's stopped. Yeah, if they're not having events there anymore.
This
then-
year?
this
But a
year.
dog is good on a chain. If I put a dog on a chain
Hey,
and put him
sir,
out,
real
it's
quick,
fine.
calm down. I'm getting fired up, and it's based on the way you're communicating.
Well, I'm
with
being
board.
disrespected here.
I don't
and
think
frankly,
you are,
I don't
sir.
appreciate it,
We're
sir.
I'm getting to, yeah, we're on the same page with each other. Here's what I'll tell you. This board does not have the ability to make a denial
Well, then
when
who
there's no
has the
violation.
authority then?
You've done your homework. Does this board have the authority to take this license if we wanted to right now? You've
This
done your
board
homework.
don't have nothing but a rubber stamp from where I've seen what I've seen legally.
Well, let me
in
tell
the
you how it
law.
Just a rubber stamp. That's all you guys do.
Okay, well, let me tell you where you're wrong. This board makes a recommendation to the
You
state of
just
Indiana.
showed us not rubber stamping.
Well, but
We gave you that 3 months ago,
Yeah,
and suddenly we're reviewing it today.
I'm ready to take,
After
I'm ready to take a
after
vote.
3 postponements.
Yeah.
You were ready before I even walked in the
I
door.
wanted to give you a chance, boys, but this hasn't gone well.
Yeah, I'm ready to take a vote.
I'll make a motion.
Go ahead.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
ahead.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Then our business is concluded here.
I just
Thank
need
you very
that
much for
form.
your time.
need-
Sorry
I just
if I've
need
been
that
rude
form.
to any of you, but it's called passion. Try getting some of it.
No.
Have a backbone.
Oh, man.
Ooh, hang on. What are you doing? Let him leave. Did you have a question?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm here for change bakery.
Yeah, Ms. Barber had emailed me and asked for a continuance, so you'll you'll have one more continuance granted to February. If you're not ready to go in February, you'll need to file a withdrawal form. Okay? I emailed her this morning.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Deep breaths.
Calling RR 490-5850, Mon Ami Inc., doing business as Silk Show Club, address 3512 Madison Avenue.
So, yeah, show and continue.
Calling RC 4918199, Garfield Post Realty Corp., doing business as American Legion Post 88.
You can't screw it up any worse than that, dude.
1446 Olive Avenue, Olive Street.
Sir, what's your name?
Richard Means.
What's your relationship to the business?
I am commander of the post.
Do you know why you're here?
I honestly do not. I'm assuming it's for the tax. We got behind on taxes and we paid it. We didn't miss. I guess we had a hearing in December. I did not know.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into this here. Retail to retail alcohol sales, refilling employee permits.
Can I go into yours? I'm
Yeah, go
going
right
down
ahead.
mine.
Let's see here. Let me go back top. All right, where do you buy your alcohol?
Okay, yes, we have our vendors.
You have your vendors?
We do. Got Monarch. Where are the other ones?
Are you familiar with what happened?
Yes, now you bring it up, yes. We had a bartender, well, I had a couple that was volunteering at the post. And instead of going through us, they were apparently going and getting stuff from the liquor store. They're no longer with us. So, and after this, I made it a point to tell everyone you cannot, no matter how well we're gonna run out. If we got the money, if we don't have the money, we're gonna just run out. So I made it known that we don't do that.
So that was the issue. They had run out of the liquor that was there at the site and then ran out to go buy some.
Yeah,
And they've done it a few times. It looks like there were 3 different
Yeah.
receipts found.
yeah.
But you understand and you've educated the bartenders that they can't do that. When
Exactly.
it's out. You have to go through a wholesaler. Let's see when your last time the club had a violation.
And while she looks that up, how frequently were you all, or how frequently are you now getting your wholesale delivery?
Is it okay if this is my fiance, she also helps with the orders.
Yeah, bring
now.
her up here.
Can she come up and
Yeah, sure.
help me out? We have now we have a bar manager. She helps out as well. She knows what's in stock, and we've gotten a lot of there's a lot more freedom now on the orders as far as money. Instead of, if we run out, we run out, but a lot of our stuff's caught up where that shouldn't be an issue. It hasn't been an issue. But she can,
So we order from Southern Glacier about once a month for the, like, the spirits. Then the beer distributors, it's about every 2 weeks.
And you're clear that if you're out, you're out. As
If
you
we're out,
said,
we're out.
you
That's
can't,
it.
you know, this is just internal controls to me is what I'm hearing. I mean, I don't believe, I guess it's malicious. You knew what you're doing,
Well,
but.
yeah, the fact is that they knew not to do that. You know
So
what I
that's
mean?
where our challenge is. They knew not to, they still did it, and the internal controls wasn't really catching anybody from doing it. So
Right.
tell us what changes? What's gonna change from this violation moving forward to make sure we don't find ourselves in this position again?
Those people are no longer
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
post. And then all the, I guess, anytime anything gets ordered, there's been an inventory list and it gets submitted to
The finance officer.
the finance officer
Which-
and then they order.
Okay.
So before, I'm sorry, before, 'cause I didn't know how to go about ordering the stuff, work full-time, and, but whatever, no excuse, but they would just order, assume it was handled, right? After, when excise had come in and it floored me, I had no clue. Like I said, they're no longer with us now. We have a bar manager, and she helps him as well. Everything goes through our finance officer. He makes sure, A, the money's there. The order doesn't go in, he puts the order in. He gets a wish list, then he'll check out the finances and he orders.
Well, there's your internal control.
And that's how
And previously, though, someone who was at the bar and said, we're light on this, they would just make it happen.
After that incident, our old finance officer, I made it, I said every order goes through him, the finance officer. Finance officer's changed, but it's still the finance officer's responsibility to put the orders in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everyone knows that it's not okay to bring a bottle of anything in there. We sell water.
Yeah.
Bring a bottle of anything.
How long's the club been there?
Oh, Jesus. Well, it's
Close to about 100 years.
Yeah. Their last violation was 2004.
Okay.
And I thought it was taxing.
No.
Okay, with that, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, guys.
All right, thank you.
Calling RH 492-22077, Circle Block Hotel LLC, doing business as Conrad, 50 West Washington Street.
Anyone here for the Conrad? Okay, so continue.
Calling RR 491-2302, Core of Indiana Enterprises, Inc., doing business as Rock Lobster, address 820 Broad Ripple Avenue.
I'm here for Rock Lobster. Continue.
Calling DL 492-5514, KJ Petroleum, Inc., doing business as BS Food Mart, address 3810 North German Church Road.
Show them continue.
Calling DL 491-4298, Liquor Cabinet Number 5 LLC, doing business as Liquor Cabinet, address 3032 West 16th Street.
Hello.
How are you? Can we get your name and relationship to the business?
Ray Vanderveer, owner.
All right, Ray, do you know why you're here?
Failure to post signs. Believe there was we had some cigarette pricing that was below cost also.
Let's see, we had a few things going on. Smoking signs, that was part of it. Do you have an employee without an employee permit?
I don't think we had it there, the copy. I'm sure he had a valid permit, and I'm sure you guys were given a copy of it if you needed. So.
Yeah, so you were missing copies of all your employee permits and your training records. So have you fixed that?
Yes.
You had them, you just didn't have them there.
Correct.
Is that your?
I mean, they were all renewed, all done. Everybody had one. Apparently, the copies that were there, nobody could find on it. I mean, each employee can actually pull them up on their own website for their payroll also.
Have you all resolved where them being able to be easily located?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the resolution?
Well, we just now keep copies at the store in a file also.
Where they can be accessed by?
Yes.
Now,
And
the
then
smoking.
some of the signage, like the no smoking, unfortunately, we had a window break and somebody didn't put them back up, and
But you had people smoking in there, too.
I was not aware of that one.
They were smoking in the right in front of the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's been addressed. Hopefully, you can't be there every day, but hopefully that's.
Was that employees or?
I believe that was an employee.
Yeah. They've got to be more than 8 feet from the door.
Yeah.
How many locations do you have?
We have 5.
Are they all in Marion County?
Yes.
Have you had violations on those other permits?
It's been years maybe on it.
And then you had something that was on the was not on the commodities list. You were selling cookies?
That could very well be that somebody brought in cookies. I mean, Frito-Lay has cookies on there. What was it? I mean,
It just says the premise was selling a variety of cookies, which is not on your commodities list for a package store.
So, as a question, so cookies are not, if you get them from Frito-Lay, it's not on the list? No cookies? Okay. Well, we'll make sure that's out there too, if that's the case then.
And if you need a commodities list on what you're allowed to sell, because it's very specific,
Right.
you can get that from the ATC's website.
I'm just curious about the pricing. How are you selling for less than?
Well, so they're saying there's a price increase, and maybe they missed a pack or two when they changed them in the computer. I'm guessing that's what happened. I mean, I don't want to sell anything below cost, you
That's
know,
what
so.
I'm thinking
It
here.
looks like there were two different types, or two different brands that were below cost.
Unique violations.
What's your day-to-day with the business? What do you do?
I'm there every day. I'm around. I get phone calls. I'm still there. I'm still working, 40, 50 hours a week. I've got 2 supervisors too that's over the stores too. Just something that fell through the cracks, not having the signs up. I mean, they know, but that's part of their job to keep an eye on, make sure everything's there.
But you have a manager that's responsible at each store for the
Yes.
day-to-day?
Yes, yeah. Yep.
All right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, is there a second? I'll second. There's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Good luck.
Thank you.
Calling RR 491-8922 Jenny B LLC, doing business as OB's Pub, address 2102 North Midhoffer Road.
OB's Pub?
We're gonna be here forever.
Okay.
Calling RR 493-0194 IMCO Inc., doing business as IMCO Inc., address 6466 East 82nd Street.
There are 2 reports for this one.
Oh,
Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
What's
What
your
is-
name, sir? Sorry about that.
Go ahead.
Joel Burke, I'm one of 2 owners.
One of 2 owners?
Yes.
All right. Do you know why you're here?
Yes.
Why?
We have a violation with, I believe it's our pull tabs and with keeping receipts for tabs that had walked out.
There's a little bit more.
Will you read that?
Is there more? I'm not aware of the other.
Operating with an expired alcohol permit.
Oh.
Well, the sign that you had displayed
So
was
that-
expired.
Yeah. Expired business permit, display permit, and then the house rules for the gaming.
Okay.
How long have you had your license?
That one we've had since 2013.
How many violations do you have
Uh,
outside of these?
Believe this is our 2nd time here.
Do you know what the first one was for?
Yes, we had a former employee that had served somebody without carding.
It also appears that the kitchen was locked up and inaccessible and you weren't serving any food.
Yes.
Okay, do you understand you're required to have food whenever
Yes,
you're open
that
and
is,
selling
that
alcohol?
was something that was addressed because they had made that decision on that day without our knowledge.
When you say they,
Our kitchen staff decided that they were slow, so they wanted to close. So we addressed that and found new kitchen staff.
okay.
And then, as far as the credit sales go, tell me what the rules are on that.
So we have recently updated our equipment. We weren't able to capture credit cards. We had to keep them to start a tab in the previous one. And then if that card was denied or something like that, what we'd do is we'd wrap the receipt around it and they couldn't get it back unless they paid it to get it back later. Now we are able to capture the card, hand it back to them, so no matter what, that card goes through that day and everything's done and complete on that shift and that day.
So kitchen's open now?
Yes.
That's been fixed?
Yes.
The credit sales has been fixed?
Yes. Pull tab game rules are up and posted.
Yeah, the credit thing, it reads as if this was a common practice.
Just so I'm clear, are you saying if you come in and say, hey, I want to run a tab, somebody would give you a card, but you
Yes.
couldn't run that card at that moment?
Well, okay, so we could to close out the tab, but to like continue to order drinks consistently,
Yeah.
like throughout the day, we would just have to start it by name. And then when they came to close out, now if they left that day and we tried to run their card and it didn't go through, then we would have their card and their name on it and wrapped. So yes,
So when they came
it
back-
was practiced that way. I was not aware that we could not collect the sales from that on another day. And once we found that out, we ended that practice.
Tab has to be paid prior to.
Makes sense.
The customer leaving. And then your alcohol permit was current, but you had the expired one posted. So that's been corrected too.
Yes.
You've got the
Yeah.
current.
What we went back and it was on a different stack and we didn't realize that it had come in to exchange it for our framed picture.
All right, it's management, I'd say, just clean it up.
Yeah.
I mean, some of this stuff's not the worst we've seen, but it does seem like there's enough of them here that
Yeah, there
you
were
know,
a whole
need to
bunch
be
of little
acknowledged
things
that
that- yeah.
something's not happening that needs to be happening, and it's your responsibility to make sure it happens.
Yes, sir.
All right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
Calling DL 493-0308 Lakes Ventures LLC, doing business as Gresham Farmers Market, 2342 West 86th Street.
I guess that's not. Yeah, it's got to be fresh, not fresh.
Yeah, it is fresh.
Okay.
It's a typo.
Morning.
Good morning.
Lisa McKinney with Bose McKinney Nevins, representing Lake Ventures LLC.
I'm Mike Foster, I'm the store director.
So we're here to, oh, sorry.
First time?
Mhm. So we're here today on a SAC violation where an employee, as you can see from the report, circumvented and put in a fake birth date. Crazy, but did do it, went across violated the law and the rules from Fresh Time.
How did you catch him? I mean, was it an excise officer who
The
came in?
excise officer
Okay.
came
I thought
in.
maybe it was internal.
That was a
No.
compliance check.
Yeah, compliance checks, sorry. And then Mike is new, came in, I think you said October?
November.
November. And it's completely, I'll let you tell him some of the changes you've made to the store.
I've done this for 45 years, so I was semi-retired, and Fresh Time, I had opened up multiple stores. I was director of store manager training for the company. They approached me when I come out of retirement and take over this gig, so I said, okay. I gave them a 2-year commitment, but it's just structurally, there's no ground rules, or nobody stays in their lane. So on this particular situation, when that happens, they will be retrained, and they will also be given a final warning. The second time they're gone. There better not be a second time, because I personally stay up front regularly, and I watch and observe, and I have everybody, the law says 40, I prefer everybody get carded. I'm 70, I don't have a problem getting carded. I actually kind of laugh about it, but I get it, and nobody really seems to matter with that kind of thing. So that's what we're doing now. It is fixed, and we do go through training every year. But I know personally now, I'm actually up there involved, even though they've been through the training, I'm there watching and seeing that it's actually occurring.
And they don't go on the floor unless they've been trained.
That's correct, correct.
So he's taken a full, taken it very seriously and completely working with all the employees of this store to get things right.
Any thoughts from corporate about installing the scanners as opposed to having the cashier manually check the IDs?
You know, that's above me with Meyer, because Meyer actually owns us.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't know. They probably have more communication with the legal team than they do with someone like me as a store director. As far as the training part goes, when I was training the stores, we just followed the policies. I don't like to read between the lines. There's no gray area. It's written, that's what it is.
Got it.
Do the employees sign something? Is there some sort of
Correct. He's no longer with the company, but he did sign something, and the manager's no longer with the company. Not for that reason, just for other reasons. But yes, I actually have it on file, and I actually read the statement. He acknowledged that he did it.
Okay, but do the employees, are they given something to sign that says, I understand if I serve a minor, these are the repercussions?
It's electronic, yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm hearing what I want to hear. There has to be an adult in the room, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be in charge. Any further questions from the board?
No.
Hearing none, do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-3102 Lincoln Irvington LLC, doing business as Lincoln Square Pancake House, 5648 East Washington Street.
Yes.
Calling RR 493-4949 Ben Bars Inc., doing business as The Pub Indianapolis, 30 East Georgia Street, Suite A.
Killing me, Greg.
Oh, he was just here.
Yeah, he was here with,
Yeah,
I can come back.
yeah.
I'll come back.
Yeah.
Calling RR 493-6984 Fat Dan's Deli LLC, doing business as Fat Dan's Deli, 5410 North College Avenue.
Good afternoon.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Doing well. What's your name, sir?
My name's Dan Jarman, the owner.
You're the real Dan?
I am.
Oh, be darned. Figured it was just a made-up name. Why are you here, Dan?
It's a bit convoluted. Just the short story is there was a violation. The permit expired for this particular location on the 19th of August, and it was not renewed at that point through the boards, and I believe excise came in, and I'm not sure exactly how it all happened. There's a story behind everything, but.
All right. So the company had a permit, it expired, and you just missed the date?
No, I have 5 locations, 5 restaurants, and a lot of juggling, right? Difficult, but the application was completed electronically through the system back in April. Everything went through. We had submitted all the documentation, the tax clearances, the CYs, everything was submitted. There's some failed communication, I guess, between the processor. Processor is requesting new things, or
Additional documentation?
well, an updated COI, which I've been in business since 2009. I've never ever had that question, never had that issue before. Asked question, resubmitted, submitted another one, still nothing. Resubmitted the tax clearances. It was on a PDF with one of my other restaurants. 4 days later, the processor responded after we resubmitted them, and said, his response was, "Can you separate the PDFs and send them back to me?" Which, to me, I laugh a lot. My 3rd grader can do that. I said, they're both there, just print them off as a PDF, one per, I mean. So there's some contention there. I'm not sure what happened. Then we thought we were good. Everything was there. I followed up. I didn't bring the email thread and chain with me today, but followed up. No responses. Came to October, came to August. So the place was fired. My mom was very sick, ended up passing right in that time. We thought the license should have been at the board, was good, should have been renewed, and no violations. That didn't happen. I had to resubmit another extension, an additional extension, got that submitted. Then it wasn't again until October that somebody responded, the processor, Salazar, responded after we please advise what's going on, asked for the same material again. So we already submitted this. This is the 3rd time we've submitted it, and this was to Kurt Smith, now at this point, who took over, I guess, because Salazar was on vacation or something. In any case, there was a lot of up and downs, miscommunication. I ended up talking with Marion, manager down over there, the processors, or Maria, and she agreed, understood. We had to file another application, extension, which never should have we never should have gotten this far. None of this should have happened. It should have been approved a long time ago. So honestly, I'm not sure quite what happened.
You need to prepare, pal, or somebody to help you. I mean, your processor did you no favors, but
No, they didn't.
ultimately
You're
the
correct.
permit didn't get done. It does sound like your processor.
I mean, I was on it. Like I said, I was on it. It was filed in April. You know, I mean, the typical time frame.
What about
the requirement for a copy of the insurance is a fairly new law. So
Is it?
that's something when you've been in business for a long time that's new to all the owners. So that was one issue, the fact that the business permit had been expired. But then there was an issue also with the employee's permit and the manager's questionnaire not being filed.
Chad Cochran, yes, who I do not have the paperwork. I can search it up in an email, but that was all. He completed all that, paid his dues, rectified all that, to my understanding.
Because he'd been expired a couple of years.
His has.
He had been expired since 2022. But do you have, he's shown you documentation that he's current now?
Yes.
And he's still your manager at that
Yes,
location?
yes. At that location, yes.
The employee permits, how often do you check them?
They're checked, well, every new employees, and they're monthly. They're set up we have a spreadsheet in our drive, and so they're all held.
But
hard
this
copies on
particular
file.
manager, who's?
I'll take that ownership. That's my bluff. I will take that ownership. I did not follow up and check on that. That is 100% my fault.
Yeah, I mean, it's a problem if the person that's supposed to be checking, the manager that's supposed to be doing all the documentation and checking is not taking care of himself.
Just too loose. It's just too loose.
Yes,
The
sir.
processor and this, like she said, person's in charge is still not doing it themselves. So just tighten up.
I am, sir. We're working on my very hardest, too.
Have you had violations at your other locations?
I've had one other violation. It was at the Carmel location. It was actually, there was one, since 2009, this would be the third that, what we're here for today. There was an employee that drank beer at the Carmel location. They were terminated. We have policies and everything in place. People sign, terminated, and then the same thing happened at this particular restaurant several years back, and that person was terminated.
I don't remember him real heavy being in here.
Yeah. So you have a manager at each of your locations?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you submitted managers' questionnaires for each of those managers? Because I'm not seeing one in here yet for him.
For Chad Cochran?
Yeah, the manager's agreement or questionnaire.
I did not submit one myself.
Okay, so that's something that you would submit because you have, as the owner,
Got
has
it.
to sign it.
Check, okay.
Okay, so make yourself a note.
Yes,
that
ma'am.
You need to get managers' questionnaires completed for each manager at each of your locations and submitted for each of your locations, because excise will come back and
Yes,
they'll
ma'am.
check. You need to have that done.
First thing done today.
Okay.
All right. With that, I'll accept the motion.
I'm leaning toward a 1 year.
You take a 1 year?
Yeah, just based off of the type of violation and the frequency of it. But yeah,
Okay.
that is my thought
So motion
process.
for a 1 year renewal. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second for a 1 year renewal. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Sir, what this does, it gives you 12 months to clean up this paperwork aspect of the business.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Please make sure you get those managers' questionnaires
Yes,
submitted.
ma'am. Thank you very much.
Calling RR493-8992, Indy Supermart, Inc., address 2040 East Washington Street.
This one still has the pending revocation.
Okay.
It'll be continued.
Yep. Calling RH4930252, Garnett Hospitality, Inc., doing business as Fusion Grill and Bar, address 2930 Waterfront Parkway, West Drive.
Oh, we heard them last time.
Nope. Anyone here for that location? Show it continue.
Calling DL 493-3124 Saraga North LLC, doing business as Saraga International Grocery, 8448 Center Run Drive.
Anyone here for Saraga?
No.
Okay. Showing continues.
Calling RR 499-0796 Midwest TGIF Inc., doing business as TGI Fridays. Address 3502 East 86th Street.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Clark, you know why you're here?
Clark Kirkman with Clark Quinn Law on behalf of Midwest TGF. And I talked with Officer Sunier before the hearing today. This location had a SAC violation in April of '24. The location's actually closed. It closed in October of '25. And the business is actually the process of getting a transfer on file and selling the permit. So we're just here to, there's no plans for it to close, to reopen. There's no one here there's no one local to represent the business. That's why I'm here by myself. But we're just asking for a renewal so we can move forward with
So the
transfer.
company will then sell it to someone else or
An
come back.
unaffiliated third party.
Correct, absolutely.
This was a SAC or a compliance check, no other circumstances. Compliance check.
All right. I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have a lot of people.
We have a lot of people left. Ma'am, why are you here?
Me?
Yes.
Massad Wine Shop.
I
got a notification that said I don't think I had to be here, but
Did-
that it might behoove me to be here.
Did you have any violations?
No, sir.
Do you have a,
You're a renewal without violation, so you do not need to be here, and we will vote on your renewal here shortly.
it's part of the automatic renewal, so you have a great month.
Oh, thank you so
You too.
much.
Why are you here?
Hi, barbecue, TNT Enterprises. Here's our situation. They've been, on the summer side, there was a tax protest. He cleared that on Friday. They went to get it clearance this morning. They had missing 0 returns for the new companies that aren't open yet. So they got to file for in time. So everything else, we'll have the clearance probably in by Wednesday or Thursday. It's been on your docket for the last 4 months.
I prefer.
It's all, everything's been submitted, you're just waiting,
For the tax clearance, yes.
and we can treat it like the other one, where I'll hold it, not set it till I get the.
Okay. Nick, you have the paperwork? Yep.
All right, you two could come forward. So we'll run this and we'll have a vote, but you won't do anything with it until you get the
I would
paperwork.
treat it like we normally do, but you may see it again next month if I don't.
Okay. All right, are you two, do you understand where we're at with all this? There's a document we have to have for this to be official, but we'll go ahead and hear the case, and as soon as you get that documentation, then the excise officer will run it through the process. If we don't, then she won't.
I'm gonna take Greg's word for it, that
Yes.
Were you sworn in?
No, they were not.
Okay. We'll have you raise your right hand.
do each of you solemnly swear or affirm, or, let me start over. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you've given on your application, or any answer you might give to any questions asked by this board, to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
What are your names and your relationship to the business?
My name is Takara Harper. I'm the owner.
Julie Hayes, not really a relationship to the business.
No
See it for
relationship.
support.
Yeah, okay. Greg Ender with Bradford and Raleigh. Their acquired license was Harper's Bar and Grill, going over to a location at the northeast corner of Lafayette Road and 56th Street. So
Yeah, there's a gas station
There's
there.
like a strip center behind it.
Yeah.
This will be a barbecue restaurant.
Yep.
Okay, I know where you're at. All right. Is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
Yes.
All right. I have questions. Give me a read.
Sure.
All right, we ask all first-time petitioners this list of questions. Answer loud enough that we can hear you on the microphones. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Prepare myself.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
No.
No.
Who's the other owner?
Tania.
Where is she today?
Working.
Was she listed on the application?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
No. No.
Are you applying for limited separation?
No.
It says yes in the application.
Do you have a bar area?
Oh, yeah.
Railing behind the bar.
Behind it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
the
no separation,
countertop.
yes.
So there is limited separation?
Yep.
All right. Do you have a policy on checking IDs?
Yes.
What's that?
Anyone who's asking for an alcoholic beverage, IDs need to be checked.
What happens if one of your employees does not check and does serve a minor?
Automatic termination.
What's the capacity of your space? How many people can fit?
Believe I think it's about 60, 70.
It's probably not a real big space.
Yeah, it's not that big.
And then what hours of operation will you have?
11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
So is it going to be primarily food focused
Yeah.
versus a bar?
Food focused, family restaurant.
Okay. What's your relationship to Carlos?
He's my father.
So you're purchasing it from him?
Yes.
Did you work for him at the other location?
Yes.
So you're purchasing this license from your father?
Yes.
And how long had he had the license?
About maybe 9, 10 years.
How many violations did he have? Do you know?
I do not know.
What was the name of the place?
There were two. Harper's Bar and Grill. It's on Guyan Road, 56th Street.
He had one in 2024.
One before that too, I believe, before I was involved with him.
Yeah, so to see if she happened to be there. What was your role at Harper's?
I would just collect money at the door from time to time whenever the help was needed.
So you weren't managing or
No.
anything like that? Looks like it was for employee records and employee permits. So you understand that everyone that serves alcohol at your location has to have an employee permit?
Yes.
And has to have a server training certificate, go through the training. They have to keep those originals on them when they're working, and you have to keep copies of those somewhere that's accessible if excise comes in and asks for them.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Any further questions from the board?
How are alcohol transactions handled at the restaurant? How do you anticipate them being handled?
Like if someone messes up or just period?
No, when someone wants to order an alcoholic beverage, how do they do that?
Ask them for their ID.
No, at the
You have table
table,
service?
will you come to someone's table? and they'll
Oh, if they
order
come
that
up
way?
to the counter.
So they have to come up to the bar to
Yes.
order. You won't take alcohol orders from the table?
No.
Okay.
If they're in the family dining area, they still have to come to the bar to get alcohol?
It will really just depend, honestly. Right now I haven't said to them coming up to the counter.
So place your orders, then you would do table service once you get the order, and there's a bar that said it's over 21.
So you come in, you place your order at a counter?
No, they'll have menus to look at, but as far as alcohol, they'll come to the counter.
So you have waiters and waitresses?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We can talk about this a little bit more when I do the inspection.
Okay.
Make sure we're all on the same page.
Thank you.
If you have questions, that's the time to ask. She has all the answers.
When do you plan to open?
March or April.
Okay.
All right, well, we need a good barbecue spot up there, so look forward to having you. All right, any further questions? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, all second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's still have some people.
Bars is back.
Who?
Joel with Bim Bars.
Yeah,
The
that is
violation?
a violation.
Okay. Calling RR 493-4949, Ben Bars Inc., doing business as The Pub, Indianapolis, 30 East Georgia Street, Suite A.
This is your business too?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we know who you are. Why are you here?
I believe it's for the same thing. It was the credit card tabs that we have rectified with a new system there
Oh,
also.
yeah. Yeah.
And food sales.
And you have an employee that was acting without a permit at this location?
Yes, I thought that was on the last one.
Yeah, examination of permit by employer, display, employee acting without a permit, credit card sales prohibited, and then house rules, so.
Type 2, yeah.
And the house rules, we had just bought a sign, put it up, but I guess they didn't have all the rules on the house rules. It was missing a couple, so we had to get a new sign that had.
Where'd you get the signs?
From our distributor, from the pull tab distributor. I guess it was missing one or two that they
That's
said
strange.
wasn't up to date, and so it was just an adjustment, because we were like, we just got it.
So, kind of the same issues that were going on at the other location
Yes.
were going on at this location. All of that's been rectified.
Yes.
Employee permits are good.
Yep.
Keeping better track of those.
Yes, we had them in a file, in a file thing. We moved it to a 3-ring binder that is accessible from behind the bar. So when asked for it, it's just instead of looking for it.
Okay, because you'd received a violation for that in 2023 for the same thing.
Yeah.
But if excise came in today,
It's in a 3-ring binder right behind the bar on a shelf.
be current, everybody would be
Yep.
current, everybody would have their permits with them, all the signage is posted, I can get whatever food
Yes.
I want to order. Okay.
All right. With that, I'll accept the motion.
So, I'm leaning toward 1 year just because there was like 2 cases ago where I pointed out because of the frequency of Fat Dance was the other case I'm referring to. The frequency by which the type of violations were happening, it just illustrates like a management issue. I'm not going to do that, but had I known that
Close,
these two were
yeah.
together, you're very, very close on that.
Understandable.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll make a motion to approve, but wanted to offer that caveat.
Like it. There's a motion to approve.
Second.
And a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Great.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go in the very back. We have 2 back here. Who are you and why are you here?
My name is Debbie Valdez, and I'm
All right.
good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Areli Valdez, and I'm here because we finally got a application for a pending license.
This was an escrow license, and I didn't even know if she was supposed to pay anything.
What's the name?
What's the permit number?
Wow, that's a good question. The permit's in just her name, Areli.
It's what, I'm sorry?
The permit's in her name.
It's in her name.
A-R,
The other one.
Areli Valdez.
No, the permit's in her name, I see.
The permit's in her name.
So have you filed the paperwork for the transfer of location?
Yeah, we filed the paperwork for that location.
Or so it's in escrow. Was it location pending, or were you just waiting on
It was location
construction?
pending, right, so we finally found a location and all that, so I think we have a hearing for February.
So it's in February?
It's in February.
Okay.
But there was an extension hearing.
Oh, a renewal.
A renewal for.
So you had to
for the
renew it?
escrow.
So if you're in escrow and it's just being renewed today, you did not need to be here today because there are no violations against it. But we will see you, apparently we will see you next month for the transfer.
I thought so too, but my assistant actually, actually said she talked the process and she was supposed to be here.
Because I don't have you on the list of violations. So
Right.
it's a renewal without, especially if it's an escrow. So, yeah, so next time just email me and check with me.
You have what I said, right? My assistant told me, so you know who to blame, right? Don't look at me, get nail braces.
Okay, yeah, so we'll see you next
See you
month,
next month.
apparently.
Thank you.
Now, sir, right here, sir, do you have you're with him? Okay. I think that should take care of it.
make sure that he probably missed it.
Yeah, we called him earlier. This is
You are running out now.
Burger Hub. It's on the new applications. So we need to recall that one, A&G Partners.
Oh, yeah. Third from the bottom.
You see it, Peter, up here?
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Calling RR 494-3122, A&G Partners LLC, doing business as Burger Hubs. Address 5450 East Fall Creek Parkway Drive, Suite 105.
And I will need to swear you both in. All right, go ahead and raise your right hands for me. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you've given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right, sir, who are you?
My name is Marion. I'm the owner of the Burger Hubs.
Is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
Yeah.
Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Oh, someone else.
Who was that?
Mr. Tax.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
No.
You didn't see it after he...
Oh, no, I saw everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner? Were you truthful?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
Yeah.
You want to put any new information in there?
No.
Okay. Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yeah, it's a plaza.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges? Can people leave with beer?
No.
Okay. Are you applying for limited separation? Do you have a bar only? Like a bar area?
Yeah, bar area.
Okay. Does that match?
Yeah, I think it does, yeah. We do have a bar there already.
Yeah, they do show limited separation.
All right. What's your policy for checking IDs?
Yeah, before we serve, we have to check.
So everybody?
Anybody.
What are your hours of operation? When are you open?
11 to 9.
7 days a week?
For now, 6 days a week. Monday to Saturday.
Okay. And what is the capacity of your space?
It's around 50 people, I believe.
Okay.
What's special about this burger place?
We're just selling burgers and salad, just food.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's to be food-focused,
Yeah,
not
food focus, yeah,
alcohol-focused?
yeah.
How many servers will you have?
Right now, we are only 2 in the front and then 2 in the back, in the kitchen.
Okay. And you understand they have to have an employee permit
Yeah.
in order to serve?
Yeah, for now, I only have a permit for servers, but future,
I know it's your first liquor license. Is this your first restaurant?
This is my first restaurant, yeah.
Okay.
And you know how you have to order the alcohol. You can't just go to the store.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. With that, I'll accept a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, thank you.
Bye. All right. Any further business? I got the automatic renewals.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So I'll make a motion to approve the automatic renewals. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Is there any further business for this board today? Hearing none, seeing none, I make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is over.